welcome back to Easy Red 2 again. And wow, game really does not give me any chill here. So, after my humiliating defeat last time as the Kiwis, we are hoping to redeem ourselves as the Gurkhas. Now, I did refight that battle again, twice as the Kiwis, lost both times. Fought it as the Germans, won first time. So, I'm going to either say that that fight is very much biased against the Kiwis, or I'm just shit. Now, this is a German man. I am saving his life out of the obligation of I'm hoping he surrenders. And he does. Good. Surrender, young German man. You do not need to die today. Someone needs to die, but it doesn't have to be you. So what's your name, German man? Yeah, you're quite young, my friend. You're quite a young German man. Oh well. You can hide behind this bunker wall with me while we carry on about our days, I suppose. So yes, again, I've got a number 4 infield, which I must admit, after playing as the Kiwis, the aperture sight on this number 4, so much nicer than the sights in the number 3. It's just such a better sight picture, and such a nicer shooting angle. Like that. Like that. See? Good chop. So yeah. How are you doing, lads? And, well, actually there are no lasses that watch me, so I'm just going to call you all lads. So, lads, I hope your day is going well. As I said, oh. Geez, us Indian dudes are being really nice to the Germans. We're saving them from their wounds and then taking them prisoner. We're being all humane. Don't know if the Germans would do the same to us. Definitely know the Japs wouldn't do the same to us. That's why European wars are much more civilized. Almost tempted to loot him and get his MP40, but we'll stick with the number 4, just because I like the sight picture. Shit, shit, shit. I don't even know where the fucking enemy fire is coming from here. Oh. Out of curiosity, what were you armed with, my friend? Because you had an interesting automatic... Oh, you did have an MP40. Oh, I don't know. Oh, shit. Hand grenade. Anti-tank grenades. Thank you. Alright, we're up at the ruin. Good job, my friends. And my medic man is still alive. Right, Mills bomb. Oh, that's a German 10.5 centimeter howitzer. I like those. They are quite cool looking artillery guns. Yeah, it's quite a nice artillery gun. I like it. Alright, I'm a medic man. So, let's do our moral duty. Alright. We'll take some prisoners. Really, Tidge? You really wanted to shoot that dude in the head after he surrendered? What an asshole. Listen, we're not savages. A mental thought of pooping in rivers came to mind. We shouldn't be savages. So if they surrender, then we do the moral thing and we take them prisoner. Mainly because we've got white British officers telling us what to do. Oh shit, one of our own guys has fallen. Excuse me. Hi. Right. Painkiller. There you goes. Sergeant. Hope you're happy. Oh, more things to do. Gosh. Always busy. Right, get behind the wall, my friend. You know, I like playing as Dharma Borma. Borma? Dharma Bahara. Dara Bahara. Because this guy seems like a nice medic man. You're still injured. You required a full length of surgery to patch you up, my friend. Right, come on. Come on, you stupid German. Come on, alright. Oh, he died! Damn it! I was trying to do the right thing. Oh well. Boy, oh boy. You can see the specks on the horizon that are Germans. Oh, that was a nice shot, actually. I could only just see a silhouette. Does remind me a story of the longest open sight kill ever. Was apparently done in America. It was a Sharps buffalo rifle, and it was a buffalo hunter who shot an Indian off a horse at the range of about a mile. Apparently the dude was, keep trying to go home to these Germans and they keep all being dead. But yeah, it was an Indian dude standing on top of a hill, like where I'm aiming up over here. And he was standing on a horse, and the dude had a Sharps buffalo rifle, and he just sort of went bang, and he managed to fucking shoot him. I think it was in the chest, and knocked him off his horse and killed him. And that was the longest recorded open sight kill. It's the longest scope rifle kill. I think it was in Afghanistan. I know it used to be. I think it used to be Korean War, didn't it? And now it's an Afghanistan thing. But wasn't it a modified 50 cal? And it was like 3 miles or something like that. 3.3 miles. As I say, I don't really keep up to date with modern war. Anything after 1945 is kind of uninteresting. But I have been researching the Korean War a bit. And as I said, I must admit, the first thing when I started researching the Korean War, which was years ago, but I always had the assumption, believe it or not, this is just my brain. No, Dharma, he was a good man. He bloody healed people. He was a good man. Well, Madan Bista better write back to Dharma's village and be like, he was a true hero. He saved lives on wherever he went and was a good man. He owes that to Dharma's family. Also, I'm friggin' trying to fire at like a couple hundred meters with a submachine gun. Not really going too well. And now I'm out of bullets. But yes, I always thought that the Americans used M14s in Vietnam, believe it or not in Vietnam, in Korea. I always thought that that was the rifle after, you know, the Garand, so that was how it would be used, but it wasn't. They were still using World War II surplus. I was quite surprised. The M14 wasn't actually used until the early stages of Vietnam. And again, I was genuinely surprised by that. I was like, oh, I never would have thought. So yeah, kind of an interesting one. Alright, well, I'm the lone squad sergeant. I've got no one else. Everyone else is dead. But I've got a bunch of grenades, so... Look, could we all... fuck off. Right, we patch ourselves up. I must admit, I understand the trench assault formation now. How they used to just, you carry bundles of grenades. Oh shit, Smith & Wesson Victory Revolver. That's quite neat. Right. Okay, we've got this position. Oh, they're really asking us Gurkhas to do a lot. Frontal assaults up a hill. Not the most rewarding of combat operations, but off we go. Anyone got any smoke grenades? You've just got normal frag grenades. Now again, I think I've talked about this before. Fuck's sake. Why is F next to G? But yeah, I was talking about this before. The Germans actually used more egg grenades, like the ones I am carrying, the Model 39 grenades. They used more of these than the iconic stick grenades, but because these grenades used to sit in pockets and webbing and stuff like that, you didn't really see them in photos, but what you would see a lot of is photos of the stick grenades, because they would sit outside belts and outside bags and stuff like that. So That led to the assumption that everyone was used stick grenades. Now, World War One they used stick grenades, but they also had the egg grenades and frag grenades as well. Whereas in World War Two, damn it, I wanted to unleash a grenade swarm. But in World War Two, the Germans had much more of the egg grenades than they did the stick grenades. But again, survivor bias in the sense of all the photographs show them with the stick grenades, so everyone just assumed they only had stick grenades. That's my sergeant's body. It's a bit of a ignoble end, actually. I wanted all of your grenades, my friend. I wanted your grenades, my friend. And we'll take your aspirin, and we'll take your bandages. You had less grenades than I thought you did, Sergeant, but still, we've got enough that we can keep going. The other downside is we're going to have to walk all the way back up the hill, because we're tards and fell down the hill. I'm going to take some aspirin. Maybe not. Just recoup myself a bit. Now, I always thought aspirin, believe it or not, was a blood thinner. I didn't realise it was also used as a painkiller. I always thought it was just a blood thinner. And, like, people who had heart conditions and stuff took aspirin. But it wasn't until my last official first aid course, because I have to do them for work, that I went, oh, I didn't know that. Right, grenades. Right, well that's a nice swarm of grenades. Get in the fucking trench. Alright, well we managed to clear out that the 10.5 centimeter howitzer. We are now caught down under enemy fire, and I have no grenades. I was shooting the truck. I thought I was shooting the flat gun. Oh dear. They have actually modelled the breach block and all the stuff. You can tell it's a background scenery and not a interactable thing, but it's still well done. No! Medic man! Interesting that medics always seem to have number 4s. Medic man! A comrade needs you. Get your ass up. Alright. Big lag spike there. Right. Oh. No, you fucking German scum. Damn it. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go up the long way and then retake up our positions, because trying to assault up the hill that way isn't working. Alright, lads. Oh my gosh, we have to really run the long way around. Come on, lads. Let's go. Up the bloody hill. Also, these guys have much more cardio than I do. Right. Right, Thompson submachine gun, not the best for this type of work. I'm getting wound markers and that's about it, really. You know what would be ideal about now? An M1 Garand. Unironically, semi-automatic, aperture sights. I would definitely take a Garand right now. Oh. Oh! I didn't even realise we've got Sherman support. Beautiful, except it's a retard. The tank commander is a retard. That's fine, because I'm going to take control of that tank. Unless there's someone in my squad arrived. No. Commander, you're a retard. Why are you trying to drive into a hill? Why are you trying to do whatever it is you're doing? Right. Back the hell up. No. Back the fuck up, you retard. Genuinely. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to be doing. They're just lining up for you to gun them down with a machine gun. Why are you trying to hump the wall? Okay. Right. Is this an Indian tank commander? Yes, it is. Okay. I've seen Indian drivers on New Zealand roads, so I know exactly why this tank commander and his crew are fucking stupid. Well done. Right. Okay, well, at least the blast damage on that was enough to wipe these guys out. Okay, good. Okay. Now, M4A1 Sherman, this is my favourite version. I like the 75mm gun. The 76mm gun just looks ugly to me. Like, I'm not a huge fan. It's just aesthetically unpleasing. Now, I'm amazed I haven't been killed by a Panzerfaust yet. Right, 75mm, high explosive. Okay, now we don't need to be boxed in anymore as we run into the anti-tank trap. We just need to advance forward. Don't let the Germans hold us up. Just keep pushing the attack. Run over the barbed wire. We're a tank. It's what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, there's a 5cm or 50mm anti-tank gun. Run that over, please. Oh my gosh. You really are a stupid driver. Right, we've blown it up, so there we go. We're fine. We're fine, lads. We're fine. Right, I want machine gunner to work on these guys. I'm really worried about being flanked here. I really kind of need fire support from infantry. Tanks by themselves don't seem to do that great. Fire! Oh, thank heavens for those high explosive shells. Genuinely. Right. Machine gun, open fire. But yeah, I'd love a Sherman. As I said, if I could own any tank, it would probably be a Stuart, actually, for ease of transport and, you know, logistics. But if it was like, you could just have one and you didn't need to worry about taking it places, I'd have a Sherman. Oh, we redeemed ourselves after our miserable failure. And we actually took 34 prisoners. Good job.